It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the do-it-all back, Austin Eckler. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Chargers and the Desperados. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Pacific Northwest and the bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Desperados of Portland.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Portland team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. Or he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he's able to get it.
Trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL.
And finally put a stop to this streak.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So pretty. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll go down to try to slow him down.
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of man coverage and burns you.
But if you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special.
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that. Not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down to 3rd and goal here. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching, offense.
Get it back together and find their way back to the end zone.
And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
Carlos.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
2nd down throw from Oladokin.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
His 3rd touchdown now.
Field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big.
Now it's Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Oladokin. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite.
Chance to get going.
Pacheco.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
4th down. Here's Oladokin.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he will go out. Herbert throwing again. Herbert on first down now. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Right at the 10-yard line. A final shot before the break for Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Oladokin on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 20. Oladokin to throw. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch. Working out of the gun. Here's Oladokin. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Go here in quarter number 4. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he's brought to
situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
3rd and goal, option right. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he is into the end zone for a time. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 40. Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. Mike Williams. Chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start out with great. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he gets it in. Deafening. 4th and goal. Now they go.
You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you called it.
Now Oladokin, 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Etienne up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Play action. Here's Oladokin. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love to slide.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my